Hey, good morning, players 1 and 2 of every age. This is Spider Nerd once again, and let's go ahead and dive right in. Play some Avengers Academy, and we're gonna go ahead and do the field agent, and then we're gonna be able to finalize the typical spider, or excuse me, typical Parker luck quest as well. So, without further ado and further stalling, let's go ahead and finish these off.
Some of these superheroes are absolutely crazy.
You don't want to mess.
I'll do my best.
Looks like I got some arc reactors right there. Looks like Sif's done.
I fear no one.
Midgard
is strange.
walkie-talkies again. I really want to unlock
You call it battling the
many levels as possible. Can we do it again sometime? You're a nice guy, Peter, but I just wanted to confirm that. What do you mean? I didn't mean to hurt your feelings, but you're hiding something. I had to make sure that it isn't something that will endanger the Academy. I don't want to know what your secret is, but I'm convinced now that it's harmless. You were spying on me? Sorry, I didn't have a bad time, but it was more of an interrogation date for me. It's fine. I don't care. I date hot Russian spies all the time, so no big deal. Poor Pete. Can't catch a break. But of course, come on, we all kind of figured that was going to happen. Looks like we got another quest from Tony Stark. What happened? Black Widow interrogation dated me. Oh man, I've been there. It was still worth it, right? Yeah. Take the day off, Peter. Do something you like to do. I'll handle things with Stark Tower, or I won't. Either way, you won't need to worry about it. Thanks, Tony. No problem. I'm here to help you out and provide positive example for the next wave of super scientists, just like Professor Pym did for me. Alright, looks like we gotta upgrade him a couple more times. Excuse me, I'm battling a cold here. So, looks like we have to get the orange utility belts, a lot of walkie-talkies. See, this is kind of what I mean. What I stated earlier last night, or late last night. They jack the excuse me. They jacked up the amount of utility belts and the walkie-talkies. Press releases are really hard to come by, as well as these past due bills. See, no resources found. Somehow I still get them. And I think it's due to the fact that you have to defeat the Hydra thugs at the higher levels. But it's just that it takes forever. They don't have additional sources so that way you can gather them a little bit faster. I can understand you have to take your time with them, etc. But it just seems like it just takes forever to do. But right now it looks like we still can do his other side quest, so let's go ahead and get a good shot.
Just more typical Parker luck.
Once again, it looks like he's at the administration office. So for those of you who don't know exactly what Pete's doing, he's basically stringing up a web with a camera inside, and this is kind of how he gets his pictures of himself along with, so that way when he's Peter Parker, he still gets the credit for taking pictures of Spider-Man. So as you can see here, he's going around the administration building. Oh, excuse me. he's basically doing posing. I think he's kind of trolling JJ at this point. But that'll take about 30 minutes. And we can start recruiting some prototypes and shield recruits. Let's go ahead and finish off this level 6, because for some reason, I don't know whether it was a glitch or not, there were certain iron sentries or prototypes that I just had a level 1 all of a sudden. I don't know how it happened, but I had one. So, let's go ahead and finish off this level 6. We'll go ahead and take out that level 5. There we are.
You're already under.
Well, out of fun, let's go ahead and take out a level 6. At least it'll take out half of them. Alright, so this is what I was describing to you folks earlier. Right here on the Hydra Thugs level 5 and 6, you're able to go ahead and get a few more past due bills along with the badges. I think those are like supposed to be shield badges, but let's see here.
I swear, if you do that, get out of my way!
Move aside,
Just
peasant.
finishing off some quests
There
here.
can only be one enchantress.
So it looks like we have a whip here for additional source. If anybody finds out exactly what that's supposed to be for, in the comments below, definitely let me know. I do believe it's going to be part of the Black Panther
Things I do,
sources
I'd rather
to
work alone.
hunt and gather for leveling him up.
You can trust me. I was climbing walls before it was cool.
Yes, you
Someday
will.
I'll be king.
Sure, why not? Fantastic.
One thing I enjoy about this game is that I've been reading a few of the
Ring the
comments
bell.
in
Spare
the
me your
Google
foul
App Store
gaze.
about how it just takes forever for resource gathering. It's a lot of people seem really bored with the repetition of it. Like they should have events pretty much every month or so.
Let's get serious.
At least what I've
We
noticed
make
here
a great team.
is that they have
I'm the boss, but still.
Come on, Tony. I'm trying to have a discussion here with the YouTube viewers. Come on now. So, as you can see here, oh, looks like I need to have Sharon Carter do something real quick. So we'll go
If
ahead
I
and
can
have her
avoid
test
getting
the
a
smoke
stain on this
bombs.
outfit,
No,
I can
I
do
have to rank
anything.
her up. Yeah, that's not that bad. I need at least what am I want to say here? 7 more of those walkie-talkies. So you have the Civil War quests that are all silver or silver blue, and then you have the main quests. At least here, you have at least with the main quests, you have quite a few of them. So take your time. That's definitely a big recommendation. No need to go ahead and crack them down or
So
crack them out
cool. For real?
every day. Take your time, do the main quests a little bit later, just so that way you can go ahead and actually enjoy the game. I mean, there will be times. It's a simulator game, so there are going to be times
I
where
don't
you're
have
just
time
gonna
for
sit
fun.
there and you have no more. Oh, cool! Looks like I have two more of the shield badges left, and we'll be able to unlock Maria Hill. I'll obviously be doing a video for you guys on that one later. Um, but people, I've noticed that on certain videos, they kind of rush all the quests, and then all of a sudden, those videos become more and more scarce. Of course, since you're the one playing it, not the one just filming it, that's going to be really, really boring. And I can definitely understand that because of the fact that I myself have a lot of simulator games, and just a lot of them just lose. I lose interest real quick because the biggest thing is that you lose resources way too fast. Or, excuse me, it just takes way too long to gather those resources, and then certain quests need those resources too. That's the same thing with every simulator. I'm not. That's not really a huge negative, um, but one thing I have noticed that TinyCo definitely seems to listen to their comment section in the App Store or the Google Play Store if you have an Android device. Um, because I've noticed that at least once or twice a week they have a major update, whether it be actually on the App Store or or just in game itself, where
If you say so.
you start noticing that certain resources are able to gather a lot faster. And I think it's due to the fact that you have these higher goons uh, um, and thugs to battle, as well as they're starting to notice that just just a regular billboard here, you have a lot more resources to gather. So every once in a while, you'll see a times four uh, for the books just show up out of nowhere. So, and even with the rockets here for Rhodey or War Machine, it seems like the support staff for TinyCo seem to actually be listening when it comes to their games. Now, I haven't had a huge issue with this. There's been
I
some
didn't do it.
times where, after a certain
Sure, why
update,
not?
the prototypes, the iron prototypes, or even the shield recruits, just will not work. Like, I'll get an error message. So I'll have to reboot my phone, and even that won't work. So I gave it a couple of hours, and it just worked. So I guarantee you they're listening.
Shield
Um,
is my life.
but this game always seems to have something for you to do. Sure, if you have to be completely attached to your phone the entire time to play it, I can totally understand that not being a fun game. I have a little bit of extra time on my hands since I was laid off, but this is still a game where you can still work on your own pace here and still have a lot of fun. So you don't have to constantly um, get more shards. You don't have to constantly get more credits or Avenger coins, whatever they're calling it now. The one thing that I have noticed is that that's just with regular quests. But when it comes to the special events, I have noticed that it just it takes forever to get the vibranium
Move
crystals
aside,
right there,
peasant.
and even sometimes it'll just take forever to get the vibranium patches right there. Sorry for the Iron Sentry just moving around there. So
I'm taking a half
that's
day.
something that I've noticed that TinyCo
I'll
is
be in my
taking into
trailer.
consideration. Over the past couple of special events that they've had, they
I'll be in my
actually
trailer.
seem to have listened to their consumer or the players and had a lot more involved with resource gathering. So, with all honesty, my thing is if you're one of those guys that just wants to get all the quests out of the way as soon as possible, definitely put the brakes on a little bit and just have some fun. You have the Civil War quests that you can do. You have the main quests that you can do. Of course, as you can see here, most of my main quests are involving leveling up characters. I still have to do A-Bomb, Red Hulk, and I still have to do Pepper Potts. That's one thing that I've noticed too, is that in prior updates, they haven't really addressed gathering the Avengers textbooks. And let me go ahead and show you exactly what those look like. They're right here. And it just takes forever for you to upgrade something. That's a big negative that I will state about this game. Um, like I said, this happened in prior updates. But thankfully, it looks as though they're finally addressing that. Over the past few days, the textbooks have become a lot more plentiful, as well as the rockets for War Machine. It just seems that they're finally starting to listen. Um, but of course, this is a freemium game, guys. That's one thing that people who have the biggest complaint about this, at least in the app stores that I've read the reviews for, seem to have. And one thing that I want you to take, it is a freemium game. If you want to go faster, you're gonna have to spend a little bit.
See you
That's
at the hot tub. Hey, let me know if you ever need a flying suit of armor.
That's a real big negative. I completely understand that. Um, but it's a freemium app. You're going to have, in order to have a good time, you're going to have to spend a little bit more. And that's something I can totally understand. You have kids, you are living on a budget, but you love playing this game. I can totally understand that. So $20 a month, you should still have a pretty good time. The one thing I have noticed, though, if you're wondering about getting all the characters all at once in the special event, like the Catbuster, Sith, Maria Hill down here, all the special event characters, or even actually, as well as all the Hydra Goons that are right up here, don't worry about that. They're going to give you some time, so when you reach to that chapter, there we go. When you reach that chapter to unlock Madam Web, Winter Soldier, etc., the once you finish off the storyline here, you're going to find them, because I've seen it in previous videos from other YouTubers, that they do appear in the quad here. So you do have you don't have to kill yourself in order to have a good time. So that's something I definitely want to leave you guys with. So this will be Spider Nerd signing off. Have yourself a great morning. Grab yourself some Dunkins or whatever you prefer for caffeinated poison. But have a super day, guys. Bye.